Guys, this is Tarot with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and I just wanted to do a quick little video on my Florida water. So I made some Florida water last night. I know that Florida water usually is clear, but it's kind of my own interpretation of Florida water, as everything should be. So I did a whole full moon ritual yesterday. It was full moon in Libra, which I am a Libra moon, so I thought that was pretty cool, and I felt kind of in a magical mood, so I thought I would make some Florida water. If you don't know what it is, you can go, Google it, look on YouTube, all the various channels. I mean, that's kind of what I looked at when I was looking up ingredients for Florida water, and basically it's a cleansing agent, so kind of cleansing your sacred space, cleansing any environments where you feel uncomfortable, cleansing your aura. There are different ways to make it. I know that Kelly from the Truth and Story, she omitted a few things because she's very sensitive to the floral scents. So she made hers a little bit more like cinnamony and earthy and things like that. So let me just tell you kind of how I made mine. Mine won't be ready for use until after a whole month because I do want to put it out every night under the moon or lack of moon. So it goes through a full lunar cycle so that it can be like one powerful mofo, if you know what I'm talking about. So to make this, let me just bust out my Hello Kitty Book of Shadows. Okay, so what I started off with was rainwater and vodka. Now you can use any type of stabilizing agent. You can go for good old rubbing alcohol, or you can go for Uncle Tito. What I did was I put 4 ounces of vodka into this. Of course, you can use rubbing alcohol. Some people go for vodka because, if they're trying to, offer something to ancestors or something, they, don't want to be like offering rubbing alcohol to ancestors. But, you do whatever you want. Some people put 2 ounces of water. I ended up putting 4 ounces of rainwater since it was charged not only from a rainstorm that we had back in January. It was like a week-long storm, but it was also charged under the full moon. So essential oils that I put into it, and the number of drops varied. I kind of was going off of scent. I'd give it a little swish, and then I just kind of was like smelling it. It was more like to smell, obviously not to taste. You definitely don't want to drink this or get it in your eye. So one of the scents that I used was wisteria. Wisteria is very strong, so I believe that I only put in about 6 or 7 drops of wisteria. Next was bergamot, or bergamot, sorry. I put in about 4 to 5 drops, and I think of everything else it was about 4 to 5 drops. I may have added a little bit more here and there, and that's kind of how I bake. I kind of look at a recipe and then I kind of do my own thing and like taste test, and that's kind of how magic should be. That's how cooking should be. I don't want to brag or anything, but I may have the best banana nut bread in like the world. And honestly, it's off of 2 different recipes that I melded together and then added my own like thing to it. And it's like pretty damn good. The next was cinnamon. And so there was a few drops of cinnamon, a few drops of cloves, a few drops of lemon. I put in several drops of rose. That's probably what I put in the most because I love rose. And several drops of lavender. So my rose and my lavender, I probably put in equal amounts. Okay, so I love to work with herbs, so it wasn't enough, at least for me personally, to just have my essential oils and my vodka and my moon/rainstorm water in here, but I also love to have my herbs. So I'm just gonna, give this a good shake every day, and then of course during the day I leave it in a dark place because I don't want my essential oils and things to be damaged by sunlight. So I just kind of keep it in the closet, and then at nighttime I will put it out in for some lunar energy. Okay, so for the first of the herbs, I have a bag of loose lavender flowers, and I put in 1/8 of a teaspoon of this. I got my kitchen cinnamon. I put in 1/8 of a teaspoon of cinnamon. I also have some lemon balm. I put in 1/8 of a teaspoon of lemon balm. These are rose petals that I have collected, and I put in a 1/4 teaspoon of rose petals. I put in a 1/4 teaspoon of orange peel and I think I left it downstairs in the kitchen, but I also put in a 1/4 teaspoon of cloves as well. And so when you mash it all together, it comes out this brown color, probably mostly, of course it is, from the cinnamon. So that's it. Let me know if you have any questions about how to make your own Florida water. So I love all the magical properties of the essential oils, and then for me, putting in the herb, you know, attachment, you know, not only putting in the lavender essential oil, but then putting in the actual lavender flowers, to me just like boosts the intensity, you know, the magical properties of it, and the healing and clearing that this will have in a month's time once I get it nice and charged through one full lunar cycle. All right, so let me know what you guys think. If you guys have ever made your own Florida water, let me know what you think of mine. If you have any suggestions or anything, it's actually my first attempt at Florida water. I've made other type of like cleansing sprays and everything, but this is my first like Florida water. So anyway, I'll catch y'all later, and don't forget to click subscribe. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up if you dug this video, and I'll catch you homies later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.